YouTube? This is PFC Review Tachi here to bring you another Naruto review all the way from Okinawa, Japan. Alrighty, so this chapter, to me, in my opinion, I was pretty excited about this chapter. Not necessarily too much action, but a decent amount of info was in this chapter. So we start off, we see Obito talking to the fourth, or that's the main thing that happened. More or less kind of like degrading him as a teacher, and pretty much just talking about the other Kages. Pretty much just like how he has in the past few chapters, just seeing how worthless they are. I mean, obviously power level is a lot different. And I think it was the first that went on to explain that Obito is pretty much so strong now that even Edo Tenseis aren't safe. Like he said that even the Force arm probably won't regrow, and that I guess now since he's more serious, that if he kills you now, that you'll actually die. Although technically they're already dead, but more or less obviously he's saying that they won't regenerate or come back. So as this is all again explained, and Obito's talking to the fourth, you see Naruto getting there, and he wants to go to Biju mode, but Kurama tries to stop him, and he tells him to stay normal for a little bit longer. So you see him make this Rasengan. Now right off the bat, I'm thinking, okay, that's kind of retarded making a Rasengan, because obviously it's not going to work. If it's Rasen Shurikens didn't work, Rasengan ain't going to work. But anyway, so he makes this Rasengan, and next thing you know, you see him pretty much like disappear, and he goes like directly behind Obito. And obviously what happened was the second used to find Thunder God Jutsu. But what was actually significant about this con was he actually hit him. Like he no crap hit him. Obviously he didn't hurt him because Obito's practically God right now. But he hit him. I mean, he actually inflicted damage onto him. And when they showed Naruto, he wasn't just normal Naruto, and obviously he wasn't Biju Naruto, but he was in his Sage mode. The fourth remarked that, oh, I can't believe Naruto can use Sage mode like dry or whatever. So obviously, more or less, it wasn't blatantly said, but obviously his one weakness, or his one chink in his armor, is senjutsu. Which kind of makes sense because senjutsu is obviously natural, and the Biju is actually said to be, the juubi, my bad. The juubi is said to be natural, so it makes sense. But anyway, so he actually hits him. Obviously, like I said, it didn't really do nothing, but it showed us his one weakness. So that was pretty much that. And at the end of the chapter, we see the fourth, and it's like a silhouette or a shadow version of Kurama talking to Minato, or I don't like saying that, the fourth, about Naruto. And then that's pretty much the end. Now obviously that was a cliffhanger, and to me, like for the past 5 or 10 chapters, I think Naruto's been having a pretty decent cliffhanger. Obviously the cliffhanger right now being he's talking, for the first time we actually see the fourth talking to his half of Kurama. Now what I'm kind of interested to see in the future is like the real relationship he has with him. Because obviously throughout the years, Naruto, well, not really throughout the years, but right now Naruto has made friends with Kurama. But if memory serves right, the fourth got his half of Kurama very late in life, and pretty much last minute, and he died. So I'm quite sure it was not enough time for him to actually make friends with him. Now did he or did he not? You know, like I said, I don't know, but I highly doubt he's buddy-buddy with him like Naruto is. So I'm thinking more or less he made some type of a deal. Pretty much you scratch my back and I scratch your back. But obviously we don't know anything, so I'm pretty interested to see how that's gonna go. Finding out Obito's weakness is obviously quite significant. ultimately, in the big scheme of things, I still don't see too much going on or see too much hope for him. I mean, yeah, the Rasengan hit him, but Rasengan ain't really that awesome, and I don't know. I'm still not seeing the hope. I'm not seeing the light at the end of this tunnel here. Also, you know, at some point, obviously, I'm quite sure the fourth is gonna die, although he's technically dead, and give Naruto the other half of Kurama. Now, when that happens, I don't necessarily think he's gonna like change like back evil, because I don't know if it's been said or not, but I don't really think the half that the fourth has is necessarily the evil half, because I mean all throughout the show, Kurama has been quite an evil force in Naruto's head. Even when he changes, when he used to transform, his chakra was so evil it like burnt people and whatnot. So I don't actually think he has an evil half. He just has, you know, energy. I mean, if you think about it, just like it's been said before, all of the tail beasts are chakra with minds. So like I said, I don't necessarily think he has an evil half. So whenever Kurama actually becomes whole, I don't think nothing's going to change with him personality-wise. But obviously Naruto's going to be a shit ton stronger because he has the full nine tails. But once again, like I've been saying for the past month or two, I still don't really see how it's going to matter. I mean, yeah, Naruto's going to be a lot stronger. He'll be able to do a lot more stuff and all that fun stuff. But it's the nine tails versus the 10 tails. I mean, he came from the 10 tails. He's like 10% of the 10 tails at max. Even if he was more, it still wouldn't matter because obviously he's weaker than the 10 tails. So even when that happens, I'm still not foreseeing too much hope. Only hope I can really see right now, I mean, because Obito, especially compared to the chapter when he first became a Jinchuriki, but right now Obito is more or less in control. I mean, he's talking, he's thinking. So I mean, only way I can see him losing is A, somehow they summon the Sage's past, which I pretty much highly doubt, or B, they like extract it or something. I mean, there's no way they're gonna win head on, no matter what type of secret move they have up their sleeve, or even Madara. I mean, Madara's busy with the first, but whatever trick he has up his sleeve, I still can't understand how it could be pretty much someone's almost on the same level as the Sage's past. I don't know, maybe that's just me. Before I end it, also a key point that I pretty much left out was when Obito was talking to the fourth. You seen the fourth reminiscing back when he was alive and he fought not Madara, but Obito when he had the mask, aka Toby. You seen the fourth pretty much say that he kind of had an idea that was Obito. Obviously he wasn't for sure, but he said that he pretty much had like a gut feeling that was possibly Obito all those years ago. Now my thing is, if he had an idea, why would he not have tried to put Obito's name out there on the spot, write it down, or tell someone? I mean, worst comes to worst, he's wrong. If he's wrong, no big deal. Then it would have been nothing. But if he had an idea, he could have possibly told someone, and you know, maybe Obito wouldn't have turned out as bad as he did, because he's still obviously still insane. But anyway, that's all for this video. This is PFC Itachi. Don't forget to rate this video, comment on the chapter, comment on how you think I did on my video, subscribe, and this is Itachi signing out from Okinawa, Japan.